Hey guys, Future Soul here. Just really quick before you guys get started with my reactions to the partner showcase, I just felt the need to give a little bit of an explanation for myself because the end of this video is most likely going to end really abruptly because I just kind of like cut it off because I was kind of annoyed at the time. However, you gotta understand, I was lacking on sleep and this was a 6 a.m. partner showcase, so I didn't really see anything worth really waking up for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how it is with some of these Nintendo Directs. Sometimes you wish you could have just stayed asleep and just woken up to the news later because, you know, there was nothing really worth heavily reacting to, if I'm being completely honest. There were a couple of things here. There were some shiners in here that you'll see in the video, and I'm gonna explain, you know, which ones I like the most and stuff like that at the end of this video, and what I'm looking forward to and stuff like that. But for now, you know, just bear with me a little bit. But I'm gonna let Past Soul, aka Soul from this morning, take it away. I'm just gonna pray that this works and that you can hear it. I'll turn it up, and I'll hope for the best.
Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching in the first half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners. Okay, let's get into some headlines.
Alright, let's see what the business is. We already knew about Grounded already. We already know Grounded, all the Xbox stuff. So Grounded, Hi-Fi, whatever. So this is...
After being shrunken down at the hands of an evil corporation,
this is totally fine.
You must explore a vast, immersive world right in your own backyard. Assemble your crew and work together in online, cross-platform co-op with up to 3 friends, or take on the adventure solo. Gather resources to build your base and craft weapons, armor, and tools to improve your chances of survival. Use the tools you craft to forage plant life, but watch out, you aren't alone out there. Work your way through the campaign to uncover the mysteries of the backyard, or build, share, and play your own creations.
I'm truly shocked it took this long.
Do you have what it takes to
or it took as long as it did
for
for Grounded to reach
and fend off its
pretty much anything else.
Inhabitants?
Because this is a good ass game,
but never go home. When
I don't know.
Grounded launches on the Nintendo Switch system April 16th.
I don't know if it's buy the game again fun.
A tale of destruction and renewal unfolds in this return to the Ender Lilies world. This once flourishing country sits atop a wealth of buried magic. Homunculi, artificial life forms created as the country flourished, were meant to bring about a brighter future. As Lilac, you'll reluctantly bond with and journey alongside a homunculus who played a pivotal role in the country's demise.
I'm sorry, what is this? And does she have a persona?
When the magic
I looked away. What?
Became
Whoa.
corrupted, the citizens fled upward to escape its reach. But those who lacked power and wealth remained abandoned below.
Damn.
Along your
This
journey,
is like
you'll
Arcane.
battle rampaging homunculi.
But with magic. No, magic is a pivotal point in that too.
Will join you on your adventure, becoming your companions and lending their aid.
This is
What
Persona
awaits
meets
Lilac
Arcane.
and the homunculi at the end of their journey? Find out when Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist, launches on Nintendo Switch this year. It's your adventure.
That sounds kind of fire, actually.
In these Nintendo Switch games.
That literally is Persona meets
Explore
Arcane.
an interconnected world of puzzles in this charming adventure. Slide across rows and columns on a sprawling gameplay grid where everything moves when you move. Solve puzzles by venturing out into the wilderness, helping out the townsfolk, and taking down monsters in handcrafted dungeons. What awaits you on this curious journey of self-discovery? The world is yours to solve in A Ranger, a role-puzzling adventure, sliding onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Looks cute.
Guide Elaine, a young prince on a journey to liberate.
Oh, this is, yeah, Unicorn Overlord. I actually kind of want this, Heike.
Form your strategy, then unleash your army on the opposing Zenoiran forces. Your real-time strategy planning will turn the tide of war. During battle, you may get to recruit new allies or be faced with difficult decisions. Atlas and Vanillaware present Unicorn Overlord, launching on Nintendo Switch March 8th. A demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop.
Cool.
Originally released on the Nintendo 3DS system, the first Monster Hunter Stories game returns.
Okay, there you go.
Fully voiced and in HD.
Wow,
fully. As a rider, you'll befriend and fight alongside monsters in turn-based combat to confront the Black Blight that plagues the world. Many familiar monsters from across the series are included. Plus, you can browse artwork and listen to music in the newly added museum.
They said they ported this from the 3DS.
Stories, soaring onto the Nintendo Switch system this summer.
Well, this is a partner showcase, so we're probably not going to see Kid Icarus or anything like that. No genuine, bona fide shot. We're getting Epic Mickey. I'm sick.
Yen Sid's mischievous mirror lured Mickey Mouse into his workshop.
Say less. Say less. I'm there. I'm eating that up. I'm there. They about to. Oh my god.
A mess. And becomes trapped in a magical wasteland inhabited by forgotten.
I'm here. I'm here.
Characters.
You got me. Is this this is the first one, right? Yeah.
Adventure, Epic Mickey returns.
Rebrushed?
Remake of the beloved classic.
That's kind of hard. He looks kind of different, huh?
Explore this unusual dimension. Using the magic brush to shape the world with paint and paint thinner on the path to become an epic hero. Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
They got me. That goes insane.
Next, please take a look at this.
They got the Disney showcase though, or they got Disney in the showcase though. Oh, this is Shin Megami Tensei 5 Revengeance? Oh, Vengeance, excuse me.
I'm afraid Tokyo experienced its own peculiar occurrence while you were away. I'll be counting on you to gather more intel on the matter.
I suspected to be traveling back and forth between Tokyo and the Netherworld.
This place is definitely dangerous. And that's about all we know right now.
Look out!
Who are you?
Now let's kill this thing.
And so we have found it. The key to the resurrection.
So what? This is where
This
the
game
hero can fight? You think you can just fly in and be a hero?
was really
If it wasn't for you,
something.
brother would never have been drawn into this war. You're not alone. If you want revenge, then I'll help you get it.
I still haven't finished OG 5. I don't. This is like the royal version of that, right? Like the definitive edition of Shin Megami Tensei 5. Wow, that's really soon. It's like 3 months out.
Enter or return to this ravaged wasteland and experience an untold story on your adventure. Let's
Why are you
take a
showing
look
us
at some more headlines?
Why are you showing us nothing when you talk about it? You could have gave us
Ready to
gameplay.
unite and fight in these Nintendo Switch games.
Unite and fight?
Fight in iconic battles from across the Star
Oh!
Wars galaxy in this collection of 2 classic games.
Whoa!
The 64 players can strike back against familiar faces in massive online battles.
I'm there,
This collection
bro.
includes additional playable characters such as Kit Fisto and additional maps like Jabba's Palace. Plus, battle as your favorite heroes or villains in Hero Assault. Play as Luke Skywalker.
That goes unbelievably hard.
On maps including
You
Death
could
Star
not get me off Battlefront 2 when I was younger, bro. This
Star
goes.
Wars Battlefront
Yeah.
Classic Collection launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 14th.
I'm in there.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Come on, it's a snow day. Come on, Butters, let's go.
No way they're showing this in
Welcome to South.
a direct. That's crazy.
Join Cartman, Stan, and the rest of the gang to save the town in this
New Kid is back.
Choose from a wide range
New
of
kid is
iconic
back!
South Park items and cosmetics to customize your character however you'd like. Once you're set, it's time for battle. Take on an avalanche of enemy factions in solo play or online co-op with up to 3 friends. Grab your gang and head into the fray in South Park Snow Day. Launching on Nintendo Switch March 26th.
This
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
It's snow day, dude!
South Park games stay
Sharpen
winning, bro.
your steel for the latest entry in the Sword Art Online series. When the virtual world goes haywire, the past and present collide.
What?
Alongside former adversaries and fallen allies, it's up to you to save the world. Experience
Fallen
a
allies?
single-player story, or take the battle online with up to 20
What?
players in co-op play.
What is going on? Is
Sword
Yu-Gi-Oh
Art
dead?
Online, Fractured Daydream launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
I hate that that's actually like
Break,
within
build,
my
and
like
battle your ultimate Gundam in Gundam
my interest.
Breaker
Like it
4.
doesn't look bad.
Choose from over 250 base kits. Combine and customize their parts to build your very own mobile suit model, known as Gunpla. Then put your creation to the test in a variety of combat missions. By defeating enemies and acquiring new parts, you can equip more abilities to craft the ultimate Gunpla. Plus, you can show off your builds and snap pics in the new diorama mode. Prepare for battle when Gundam Breaker 4 launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Let's get down to monkey business.
Oh my god.
The newest entry in the Super Monkey Ball series rolls onto Nintendo Switch. Over
We
200
just
brand new
got
stages
a
await
new
with
Super
optional
Monkey Ball
motion
just like,
controls.
what was that, 2
Using
years
the new
ago?
spin dash move, you can blast over
No, I guess
obstacles
that is a
and create shortcuts
pretty
to
long time.
victory. Have a ball with
That's
friends
fun,
and
though.
family in 4-player local co-op.
We ain't got online?
And up to 16
No.
players can battle on
Alright,
stage
my
and tilt
bad.
their way to be the top banana.
They said shut up, bro. They said shut up, dude.
Grab the falling bananas in Banana Hunt. Team up to take down robots in Robot Smash and more.
Yeah. Music is fire too.
Get ready to roll, tilt, dash, and party in one appealing adventure when Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system June 25th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Let's go.
Get ready for a good time.
What is that? Is that the? Oh yeah. I forgot this is
Solid
coming
ink,
out.
It's goo. Stretch it, shape it, and use it to build strategic structures. In this physics-based puzzler, you can build towers,
That
bridges,
looks insane,
and
actually.
even whatever this is. Your goal is to guide as much goo as possible into a vast global pipe distribution network. But where do the pipes lead? Certainly nowhere sinister. Put your imagination to the test as you build, splash, explode, destroy, fly, and roll your goo to the goal. You'll encounter different types of goo balls with unique properties, including explosive goo, jelly goo, and more. Plus, exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version, you can build with up to 3 buds in local co-op play.
Okay.
World of Goo 2 launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch May 23rd.
Still got like 10
Build
minutes.
a life transcending time.
I'm sorry, what?
Craft your story 1,000 years in the making in a brand new fantasy life game.
Oh, the
This
girl who
once
steals
thriving island in
time.
the seas of Bavaria now stands deserted. Travel to the island's past to gather resources, then use them to restore the island in the present.
Sweet, genuine, bona fide
Just start
Jesus.
out by assuming one of many different
We
roles
can't keep
called
doing this.
lives. Why not become a miner to
You
collect
can't
gold?
keep getting away with this!
How about a magician to take down monsters?
No, it doesn't look bad though.
Or even a carpenter to craft furniture? You can swap between these lives and many more as you rebuild the island.
If this was like $10 or something, I might consider it. But like,
truths about your new island home.
I'm sorry, there's just so many of these. Like, I know fantasy life is its own thing. I totally get that. No disrespect.
Invite friends,
but there's so many of these, and like, my friends will never pay full price for this, so I would end up playing alone. And it's like,
to live in. Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. Launching on Nintendo Switch October 10th.
Because it doesn't even look bad. It looks good,
it's
actually.
Time to hunt for.
Aw, shit.
Trash?
There he go.
The world these days is dark and mean. Even the water tastes unclean.
Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef?
Scour the depths of a polluted undersea world in this Souls-like adventure.
I recently had my shell taken away.
If you can go get that treasure there, John, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
Protect yourself.
It's a little
with
toy.
whatever you can find, from cans to cardboard. During
That
your
sounded like a
hunt to
kid.
reclaim your prized shell.
It would appear
The combat looks so good, though.
Trying to get my old life back.
Is this a
You'll
Souls-like?
run into a few
Like that?
crabby predators along the way.
Perhaps we can work out a deal, little hermit.
That treasure's as good as mine.
Use over 60 ability-granting shells and harness powerful umami magic to take down enemies in frenetic deep-sea combat. What other threats lie in the ocean depths? As they say, one crab's trash is another crab's treasure. Launching on Nintendo Switch April
That game
20th.
has absolutely no business looking that, like, good.
These Nintendo Switch games will have you dashing, dropping, and drilling.
What? What?
Join Penny and
Oh,
Yo-Yo in a
yes!
brand
Yes,
new
Penny Big
3D
Breakaway.
platforming adventure
I
from the
need
team
this
that brought
yesterday,
you Sonic
dude.
Mania. Dash, swing, ride, and master the cosmic string in over 40 levels across 11 vibrant worlds, all while outrunning a massive penguin army and a colorful cast of bosses.
This looks so
Feast
good,
on
dude.
Power-ups to activate transformations.
Like one of the
Help out
best 3D
denizens during
platformers in
your
a very
acrobatic
long time.
escapades.
Like,
And put your tricks to the test in a time attack mode. Hope you're ready to yo, because Penny's Big Breakaway launches on Nintendo Switch today.
let's go. We're there. I'm there right this second, bro.
Local 2-player battles are coming as paid DLC to the
No
fruit-matching
way,
phenomenon,
bro. That's
Suika
so
Game.
funny.
Choose from 3 modes: Original, Time Limit, and Attack. Aim for a higher score than your opponent in Original mode. Make split-second decisions against the clock in Time Limit mode. And overwhelm your opponent with bunches of fruit in Attack mode. Plus, online multiplayer will be added to the DLC in the future.
We still got a little room for Sonic,
Get
man.
battling when this paid DLC for Suika Game drops onto the Nintendo Switch system today. A bundle of the game and DLC is also available today.
Like, everybody on my timeline was playing that like one day randomly, and
Gear up
then
for
it
some
just never
thrilling
popped up
drilling
again. It
in
was
the
so
2D
weird.
action platformer Pepper Grinder.
Oh, it's from Devolver Digital.
Burrows
Oh my god, of course this
pulverize enemies
is
in your
from
way.
Devolver Digital. This looks
Ride on 90
crazy.
vehicles to recover your missing fortune. Pepper Grinder drills its way onto Nintendo Switch March 28th. A demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop.
That game looks ridiculous. Of course Devolver
Giddy
Digital
up
is
for
that
a fusion of
creative.
Solitaire and horse racing in this remastered version of Pocket Card Jockey. Take cards to create a sequence of numbers and build up power during a race. Check the positions of other horses, spend power to move around the course, and grab special cards to gain the upper hoof.
Okay.
Win events to get new horses, then breed them to raise the next generation of ideal steeds. You can even race online against other players. It's off to the races in Pocket Card Jockey Ride On, launching on Nintendo Switch today.
A lot of shadow drops, man. What's up? Where's Hi-Fi Rush?
That almost wraps up this Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. But before we go, we have 2 more announcements to share. First, please take a look at this.
What? No Hi-Fi Rush? Rareware? Is this? No shot. What is this? Oh, okay. So just... Wow, Battletoads? I remember when that was a meme, when everyone was like putting up Battletoads stuff everywhere, like, bring back Battletoads, bring back Battletoads. I was like, what are you talking about?
These games are available today. You can play them with an active Nintendo Switch Online or Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership.
We're about to find out if this was worth waking up for. I'm gonna kill myself.
Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
If it's Hi-Fi Rush, I'm gonna be pissed because I already. Oh. It's even worse. No, it's not Hi-Fi Rush. Are you lying? Bro, I'm about to... This was not... This is so not worth working out for.
World is yours to explore in an all-new Endless Ocean game.
Really?
On the shop.
That's all for today.
Wow, that was dumb. Oh my god. It's not even worth... Looking back on the footage, it's so funny to see how very, like, fed up I was at the end of that, just to see that that it ended with Endless Ocean Illuminated. I mean, you know, congrats to all the fans of the Endless Ocean franchise. I didn't even know that that was a thing until this morning. Like, I had no idea that that franchise existed, and so, you know, to see that as a way to end the Direct, like, our first Direct of the year, the Partner Showcase, I was just very, like... annoyed because I could have easily woken up to this news without having to set an alarm and wake up at the outrageous hour of 6 a.m. just because I wanted the chance to react to something. This was absolutely... I still believe that even with all of the stuff that I am looking forward to, I don't think that this was worth waking up for, okay? Like, I could have easily seen all this later, but that's my own fault. It's a partner showcase and they showed partner stuff. Like, that's totally fine. I was unjustified with my anger because I was so tired. For what it is, though, it was a pretty fire Direct, okay? I am going to buy, as soon as I'm done recording this right now, I'm going to go buy Penny's Big Breakaway. That game looks phenomenal, okay? Really looking forward to South Park Snow Day. That looks really fun. It looks absolutely ridiculous. Can't wait. The new Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance game, I will see what happens with that because... I do have the original. I never finished it, but apparently this has so much more content and a much better story. So maybe I'll pick it up with that on the PS5. We'll see what happens, because what I didn't realize was that this was the definitive edition that's going to all platforms, not just Switch. It just so happened to get announced here, which is totally fine. But looking forward to that regardless. Unicorn Overlord looks great, you know. Usually, it's so weird. I always say that I'm not usually into that kind of thing, and yet I always pick up stuff that's... I think I'm into that kind of thing. I can't keep denying myself anymore. I might be into that kind of thing. As long as it has, like, magic. As long as it's not just basic war and stuff like that, you know. Unicorn Overlord is pretty much right up my alley. So, I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm also really looking forward to Monster Hunter Stories because I never got the chance to play the first one, and so I never really hopped into the second one either. Even though I always planned to, I just really never got around to it. But I'm definitely going to be picking up the first Monster Hunter Stories, and then I'm probably going to get so invested and hooked on that I'm most likely going to end up picking up the second one as well. And then probably the biggest highlight next to Penny's Big Breakaway for me was absolutely... Epic Mickey rebrushed. Like, I loved the first Epic Mickey when it came out. that is definitely one of the Wii's most underrated epics. Like, ironically, Epic Mickey was so much fun, and, you know, I enjoyed it a lot because it was just like, oh, this isn't Kingdom Hearts, but it definitely is something unique, and I appreciate that they, you know, they tap into, like, older, you know, concepts and stuff like that they never really utilize, like Oswald having, you know, access to this entire world. I guess probably a spoiler, but that game is over like 15 years old or something, dude. Like, you can't really get mad at that. Game's old as hell, but for the most part, you know, they reanimated everything. Everything looks fresh. It doesn't look like it runs at a very consistent frame rate at all, but you know what? I'm still there. Depending on the price. We'll see what happens. I was definitely really excited for that. I really missed Epic Mickey, and I now have a reason to play it. So whenever that comes out later this year, I'm game, bro. I'm there. I can't wait. But other than that, yeah, a lot of these other announcements were really exciting. You know what I'm saying? I'm really happy for all the people that are looking forward to the first game that they showed. That one looked really cool. The one that looked like a cross between Persona and Arcane. The little 2D, I'm gonna guess Metroidvania. I don't really know what that game is, but it looks really cool. I might look more into that when I get the chance. There was a lot of cool showcases here today, and I'm really happy for anybody that got anything announced that they wanted to. I know a lot of this stuff is definitely going to get overshadowed as well because the Elden Ring DLC just got announced, and I don't care about Elden Ring at all, but I know a lot of people care about Elden Ring, so I know that DLC is just the only thing that they're thinking about right now. Which is why I kind of, you know, lucky for Pokemon, they're getting their direct next week. So we'll play everything by ear, see what happens. But as far as the partner showcase goes, it was cool. It was great. A lot of cool shadow drops, a lot of demos dropped, a lot of cool announcements and stuff like that. Looking forward to the upcoming year. They're probably not going to do a main direct for the next month or 5 because we're probably getting the Switch 2. So we will see how that all plays out. But with that in mind, I'm getting out of here because this video is almost a half hour long and I need to go. So I'd like to thank you guys ever so much for watching. I truly do hope you enjoyed. Do me the greatest favor of dropping a like and a comment, and consider subscribing for more content just like this here. And with that, I am Gonzo. Thanks again, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Do me the greatest favor, taking good ass care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!